Hi and welcome to Events by Tavi. I'm here during the quarantine lockdown, just going through some of the videos that I have on my phone, and thought this is a great time to go over the videos, upload a couple of them. So I'm going to be uploading a couple of videos, which is going to be a series that's going to help us designers in the field or anyone who's new and upcoming, just to help you perfect your skills. So here you will see this is a very empty room, community center. These are actually my favorite because they come as a blank canvas, which means I get to operate and work with what I need to do. So here you will see we're going to work on the ceiling, partial ceiling draping, that is. So just to accent the ceiling a little bit. Again, it's a community hall, so there isn't any fancy chandeliers or any fancy lighting. It's pretty basic. So adding draping kind of dresses it up, softens up the ceiling, and adds a little bit more detail. So that's what you're seeing me starting to do here. And I always start with laying out the foundation, so to speak, on the floor to make sure everything is aligned, cohesive, and then using magnets on the ceiling to get it all hung. And it's very simple, easy, once you get a hang of it. So watching these videos will help you get to see just how simple it is. So right here you'll see just a touch, and that's it. End of the day, end of the night, it's just a pull mechanism. So there's a mechanism that you use. You just pull the magnets down, and the takedown is pretty simple. So right now we're starting with the draping. So the draping in this room, as you can see, it's a two-tone wall, ivory with a white cover which covers the stage. So they closed up that area, and the draping here, the client wanted wall-to-wall draping. So again, I did a site visit ahead of time. So with this hall, wall-to-wall draping is possible. It's about 50 feet. So I'm doing panels and 10 feet blocks, and I like to work with 2 ladders. So shout out to Featherstone ladders, because those are lightweight and easy to carry from each station where I need them. So I start off by connecting. It's a connecting unit. So once you start, it's just simply step and repeat throughout the whole linear footage. So now you're watching us work on the draping, adding the draping to the next 10-foot piece. So again, it's white draping, very simple, just putting the number of pieces that are aligned. So it depends on your design consult, what the client wants and what the client's budget is. The more pieces you add, the more the pricing factor. I'll upload another video to go over pricing. So let me know as well in the comments what you have been up to during this self-isolation time, quarantine time, no events time. Like, one of the reasons why I went into the event industry was literally the timeless events that there's always going to be a wedding. That's the talk that we have in the industry. There's always going to be a wedding. There's always going to be a birthday party. There's always going to be a birth. There's always going to be a bridal shower. There's always going to be, all the prom, a graduation. And 2020 has changed that entire philosophy. There hasn't been, so it's been about 60 days for me. So today is May 2nd that I'm recording this. So it's been about 60 days that we've been home. So all of March and all of April, and technically May is the beginning of the wedding season. So this is the beginning where we're fulfilling orders for weddings, Mother's Day, and graduations are coming up, and university graduations, and so many celebrations and birthdays. So this is the first year that I've been in business, and I've been in business since 2006, this is the first year that it wasn't optional to be shut down. We were shut down. So this has just been a learning process. And I'll talk to the business side of it. Basically, how to survive COVID-19 and how to make sure that your contracts cover you and protect you in the event of such unknowns, because you've taken a deposit, and in times like this, the first thing a customer wants is a refund. So, in the comment section, mention to me if you were affected by COVID-19. Definitely we all were, but I mean, how were you impacted? Did you have any problematic bridezillas? Oh my god, for me, how were you impacted by bridezillas? Were you able to work around it? Were you able to provide different services to your client? Let's brainstorm together and see how this is going. For me, I will type in the comments how I managed throughout this season of actually no events, no consultations, no customers calling, no inquiries. Like, it was a total dead end. And it's not just in the event industry, it's in every business. So a couple of things. So again, now we've done 20 foot. So again, every kind of panel is 10 feet. So now we've done 20 feet. So now we're starting out on the 30 foot panel. Again, same thing you've seen already. Draping the rod, adding the drapes, going up and attaching it and connecting the pieces together. Now we'll have 30 pieces. I'm really sorry I got so worked up and forgot to change the angle of the camera, so you don't get to see the rest of it working, but it's the exact same thing that you've seen me connecting throughout the beginning. And as you can see, nothing is aligned, nothing is even. This is the beginning phase, and this is where, again, it's a blank canvas. So you start and you set everything up, make sure everything is even, and then once everything is laid up, so here, finalizing with the client, because she wanted me to add a piece. So it's a design piece that she was adding to the decor. So wanted to walk through again with her one last time where she wanted me to put it, because once everything is raised and perfected, it's very difficult to add pieces. So make sure you keep that in mind. If you're going to add anything, do it while it is still lower, and this was, I didn't mention this to you, so this was about 12 feet high. It's a 12 feet high ceiling. So you can see why the draping was ordered, to cover up the wall and make it all even. And at the end of this video, you're going to see the full draping with lighting, LED lighting, and all the accent pieces that we used. So now we're starting the 40 foot connection, sorry about that. Once again, it's a repetition. You're doing the same thing over and over again. And finally, I remember the camera and come over to move it. So we connected the draping. Here's the final look. We connected the draping, added the paper flowers, added the branding, and added the custom name piece actually. And you will see that it is hanging. Added the lighting as well. Also had to add lighting to the draping because the client's name is Crystal, so she also had the lights going on, which added an effect that they wanted as part of the thing. So we tied everything together, and here's the love seat that the client provided. So this was mainly used as a photo area when the guests were coming in. They would come take a picture with the celebrant or the celebrant family, or pictures of the tables. This was kind of the focal area, and you can see how the draping works to soften the wall, to define the area, and it turns out in pictures as well a beautiful setup. So definitely adding backdrops to your portfolio, to your offerings, to your decor services is an absolute addition. I definitely would recommend, I always recommend it to my clients. I've done a lot of halls and reception halls, so I know the pain points, and I'm very familiar with the pain points, so it's easy for me to offer the backdrop, and it's up to the client to determine the sizing that they want. So as you can see, size is not a limitation for us, height or linear. The joy about backdrops is you can design anything with it. You can use different colors, you can use lighting to add color, you can use sequin, there's so much accent. As long as it's a lightweight material, you can add it onto the backdrop. It doesn't add weight, and it's not a risk. It's very important as well to make sure, this is a pro tip I'm going to give you, make sure your insurance is up to date. Getting hurt on the job, that's something you have to make sure that your employees are going to be covered for, and you want to also make sure that you are aware of the rules and regulations of the hall that you're going to be working in. And the reason why most halls are very accepting of backdrops is because you're not nailing anything. This is a structure that's entirely independent and standalone, so it's of no risk to the hall or to the guests. As you can see, throughout the night there's going to be dancing, there's going to be loud music, the DJ system is right there, and it doesn't move. So the setup is very key, including making sure everything is aligned and that all the bases are completely flat. Time for pictures. It goes without saying, once the backdrop is up, that's always the defined photo area.
Good evening, everybody. Birthday is wonderful.
Once again, performances are done. This is the area that sets the tone, it sets the stage, and it just dresses it up, and it adds cohesiveness to the room, and it adds, because your guests have dressed up, so why not dress up the room as well? So this is why backdrops are an absolute must-have at any event. So thank you for taking the time to watch the video. I know we're sitting home, we're waiting to go outside, we're waiting to enjoy the sun, and most importantly, we're waiting to catch up on those celebrations that we missed. Personal on my end, it's gonna be my birthday celebration. My son also missed out on his birthday, so that's already 2 backdated birthdays. So this is post-COVID celebrations, and time to make sure we're planning for those, time to make sure when we get back to the new normal to see what's going on. I've been following through, and I'm eager to see what is going to happen in the design world. What's going to happen in the design world, what's going to be in place for everybody. Where do we stand in terms of events? Mention your predictions. Write it down in the comments. Let me know what your predictions are. This is an open platform, so let's discuss, let's brainstorm together, and hopefully we can do a live together. I'll go live and just talk about some of the things that I've learned during this time. I hope you found this video very helpful. I hope you learned a thing or two. I hope you felt motivated that the world is going to be okay. We're going to be okay, and we're going to get back into it, and it's going to be okay. I just want to just put that out there. Put out the positive energy. It's going to be okay, and we're going to get back to life, and we're still living, so it's just going to be to figure out what's going on, what's next, where do we go from here. See you in my next video. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and comment with any questions or anything you'd like to let me know. Have a great day.